planetary yogas, really on a certain level, are like astrological signposts. And let's face it, the more signposts that are pointing in a certain direction, the clearer our idea of where our destination is becomes, right? So planetary yogas, for those of you who aren't familiar with it, are different planetary permutations that yoke the individual or bring the individual together with the fruits of their karmas. In other words, they cause certain things to happen in the individual's life. And as you go through astrology trying to predict things, if you have one element that says the thing that you're looking for, and another element that says the thing that you're looking for, and another one, then there's a clearer indication that that particular thing is going to happen, rather than if you only have like one indicator of an event happening. So planetary yogas are really good in the sense that they're easy to see in the horoscope, and they point in a clear direction that if you have other factors in alignment or in connection with the particular event, it strengthens the case for a prediction. Or if you're not working with astrology on the predictive level, it strengthens the case for understanding certain concepts about the individual whose chart you're looking at. Now, starting within a few days' time, as many of you likely know, on the 10th of March, I'm going to be starting a Planetary Yogas webinar course. Now, this course will be on Sunday evenings from 6:30 to 8 p.m. London time. You can still register for this course. And if you want to register for this course, you can do so by making trimesterly payments. And of course, because it's a trimester, there are 3 of them. Or you can pay for the course in full. There should be a link either within the video if you're watching this on YouTube right up above, or if you're not watching it on YouTube but instead on Facebook, you should see the link somewhere in the post. So just touching briefly on a few of the things that are going to be on this course. We're going to learn a qualification system for planetary yogas that involves a few different calculations and a way of joining these calculations together in order to make a third calculation, which is an overall calculation, right? And I know that sounds confusing, so let me explain. The calculation will involve looking at something called Ishta and Kashta, which really relates to the potency of the planet, and it involves a couple of different calculations, one which is called Uchabala and the other which is called Chestabala. Another of the calculations that we'll learn is Shubha and Ashubha Phala, which helps us to understand the good and bad merit that a planet has. In addition to that, we'll learn how to work with Digbala in both a Shubha, a good manner, or an Ashubha, difficult manner. And we'll learn how each of these things come together in order to determine the potency of a planetary yoga. In addition to that, we're going to learn lots of planetary yogas on this course, in addition to many, many example charts. Just to give you a general idea, we're going to be working with the 144 Bhava yogas of Brihat Parashara Hora Shastra. Now, what these Bhava yogas are each house lord in each house, right? And Parashara gives these in Brihat Parashara Hora Shastra, but many people don't qualify them correctly because they don't know the correct mathematical system for doing so. In addition to that, we're going to learn how to work with Kendra and Kona Yoga Karakas correctly. That means the Lord of an angle and the Lord of a trine influencing each other, and how to judge the strength of those in connection with the aforementioned calculation. Nature of the house lords for the 12 ascendants and how to apply this mathematical permutation to that. Viparit Yoga, which basically relates to a indication in the chart that creates difficulty for the individual, but that difficulty springboards the individual to success. So we'll learn how to qualify that. We'll also learn how to work with Artha Yogas, which are yogas of gain. How to work with Kama yogas, which are yogas of desire-related things. Desire-related things are like aspirations, relationships, things along those lines. And moksha, or liberation yogas. We'll also learn how to work with Karaka Arishta yogas, which help us to know the well-being or lack of well-being of the important people in our lives, plus a multitude of all the various types of named yogas, like conch shell yoga, which is Shankha yoga, and tons and tons of those yogas, which are going to be taken from a text which is actually a recommended text for the course. Plus, we'll learn how to work with mutual yoga karakas, which basically relate to planets that are simultaneously either in the sign of an exalted planet, own house, or friend sign, and happen to be in angles from each other. And the stronger indication of that is when they're in angles from each other and in angles of the chart. But if they're not in angles of the chart, they're also still considered yoga karakas. So what are the angles of the chart? Those are the 1st, 4th, 7th, and 10th houses. Plus, we're going to work with a lot more on this course, and it's a 44-week webinar course, and it's very intensive. And learning at the foundation of this course will be the concept of how to appropriately mathematically qualify yogas so that you get the best results from them, I should say. If you are a newcomer to astrology, this is a great way to strengthen the fundamentals. If you've been working with astrology for a really long time, this will help to increase your accuracy monumentally with planetary yogas. So if you're interested in registering, again, you can do so either by trimesterly payments, which there will be 3 of those for the entire course, or by making payment in full. The class again starts this coming Sunday, within a few days, on the 10th of March. And you can register for this course if you're watching YouTube through the link you'll see above. And if you're watching this on Facebook, you'll see the link up in the Facebook post. Thanks for sitting through this entire video. Just wanted to give you some information on the course. Thanks a lot for watching. I do hope you'll join us, and please do take the very best care of yourself. Bye now.